Hey everyone, it's Sonic Wolf and welcome back to more Sonic Colors. In the last episode, we started our adventure in Eggman's incredible interstellar amusement park. And to think that Sonic actually went through saving a princess from a relationship of a human and a furry, turning Sonic into a werewolf, or even him getting inside the Arabian Nights, or even using a talking sword to fight against King Arthur, we decided to go something a little bit more simplistic, fighting Eggman into space. So we're going to start with Act 5. Now this act is the one which I kind of liked a lot because you're going to be using a lot of laser in this act. Now also in this one, there's going to be an introduction of a Jade Wisp, also known as Ghost. Now, for those of you who are wondering if I'm actually going to cover the Switch version, tough shit. I am not focusing on the Switch version. My main focus is going to be on the Wii version and the Wii version only. In case if you want to realize about that. Anyway, I am really sick of doing this level because I did a practice run of this level about 7 times. Ah, damn it, I didn't get the greatest slam. If you defeat a row of enemies, you get to have a slam, which will give you a lot of points for, well, getting all enemy hits in a row. There's only going to be about 4 red rings you can collect. Because, whoa, no, go down. There is actually 4 you can actually get in this act. But the first red ring, you need a new wisp for it, which we haven't unlocked yet. So there's our second red ring. So let's go over here. Can I please just thank you? Yes, just thank you. Now this one is going to be a little bit tricky to pull off. There, we got it. Now if you use that laser against that electric thing, you get to zigzag and go and cross inside the paths like this. Oh, we got an S rank! How wonderful! If you get like about 1,000,000 points only for this act, you get to have an S rank, and there will be 3 1-ups drop from the ground. Yeah, as an added bonus, you get to bash a lot of score points to get an extra wisp. An extra 1-up, I meant. So now that we're done with that, we're going to Act 6. Now this one is going to be a little bit slower here, because this will give you the mechanic of double jumping. So continue going forth. Let's go up here. Let's go over there. It's almost like I'm driving. Jeez. I swear, I'm actually going to be a weird driver in a few years because I hope I'm not the only person that can, you know, talk to myself while I'm actually driving just to change directions and all that. It's just weird, okay? Yeah, speaking of weird, there's a bit of a story I want to bring up for a while, but never really got the chance. Is the fact that, well, I actually remember about a few years ago when I was making Miis on my Wii system, and apparently I was actually called a furry when I was trying to make a werewolf Mii. Yeah, it's really weird. Because, well, I was making Halloween characters, you know, things like the zombie, or the mommy, or the werewolf. So apparently I was actually called a furry, and when I looked online about what the word meant, I was like, oh, okay, so that's what a furry is. And yeah, it doesn't really bother me too much. Yeah, it's just a type of, it's almost like an anthropomorphic or like a half human, half animal kind of species. Oh, we got a B rank. Now this one is a bit harder to get an S rank because we haven't got special wisps to actually get enough, well, enough points to get S ranks. Sorry about that, my watch is going a little bit cuckoo crazy because, thank you, I stopped the alarm. Anyway, we're going to Act 7 for a boss fight, and we're going to introduce my favorite character!
23, 24, 25... Ah, not nearly enough aliens.
Want us to get more?
No, I want you to get me a cheeseburger and a shake.
That'll be easier. Cheeseburgers don't run as fast as them little alien varmints.
idiot. Get me more aliens.
Y'all want fries with that? No! I reckon that hurt a bit. Wait a minute, I need to go over yonder. Sorry.
Precious little aliens. I'll harness their hyper-go-on power, and then nothing will stop me. I know I say that every time, but this time, really, nothing will stop me.
Boss?
What? Sonic!
Who you calling nothing?
Huh? He means since the boss said nothing will stop me, and Sonic here is going to stop him, it's like the boss was calling Sonic nothing.
Great! I thought nobody would get that.
Fine. You're so smart, robot. You take care of this mess. Release the big boy. At least I know he won't screw it up. Hasta la bye-bye, suckers!
Guess it's time for me to start stopping.
I get it.
And we have a return of the whole comedy between Eggman and Sonic. I love it. Anyway, this boss fight here, he is one of the most laughable bosses you'll see so far. Now, his name is the Big Boy, also known as the Rotatatron if you want to know what his real name is. So starting off here, you want to hit him once, and then once you got laser, you want to shoot him right in the center. So yeah, his second phase will actually make him throw ninja stars at you. And unfortunately, we never got the chance to show it. And he drops like a lot of rings here. Now, the bosses are the easiest to get S ranks from. Well, not exactly the easiest, but you get what I mean. C rank, A rank, not quite S rank, and oh, you see that? 4,800 points away! Ow! 4,800 points! Man.
Just tighten this last bolt. Oh, there you are. Where'd you run off to?
I did a little shopping, grabbed a bite to eat, and trashed a giant killer robot.
Oh, really? And they've got shopping here, too?
This place has everything. Hey, so how's your translator thingy coming along?
I think it's done. It's in binary code, so only I can read it. Okay, ask away.
Who are you, and what is happening to your people?
Okay, he says his name is Toxalot, and he's from a faraway soda, and where flowers and water dance.
Palm-faced.
Yeah, I think your machine still has some bugs.
Yeah, I think I can figure this out, though. Okay, he said his name is Yacker. He's from a race of beings called Wisps.
Lisps?
No, Wisps, with a W.
Yeah, I'll just stick with aliens if that's okay with everybody.
Oh, sure. So anyway, they're either being used for their magical powers by an evil man, or to make underwear to be worn by Salad. I just hear save them over and over.
When I was running around trashing robots, I saw a map that had a couple of interesting places. I think I'll go check them out, and maybe save some aliens.
Sonic, aliens are longer than wisps in both letters and syllables. You can't be that deluded and say that aliens are easier to pronounce than wisps.
If you say so.
I'm missing an arm. Have you got an arm?
No, but really, how much can it matter?
I guess it can't matter much.
I just like that pose that Orbot actually does. It's just so funny. Oh, we found the missing arm. And what is it actually piercing into? Tune in to find out. Anyway, after defeating the boss, we have unlocked not one, but 2 new worlds. Now this is actually very similar to Super Mario Galaxy with its linear style and levels, but also worlds to go through. So I prefer this game over Sonic Frontiers because I prefer this kind of type of games, which are more linear, not open world, because I hate open world based games, especially when you always get lost. So we've unlocked 2 levels. We have unlocked, it doesn't really say here, but we've unlocked the Sweet Mountain as well as the Starlight Carnival. Now this is going to be a little bit controversial for this LP because I'm going to go to the Starlight Carnival first because there are 2 wisps here in the Starlight Carnival that once you access them, they will go to this planet right here. If you go to the Sweet Mountain first before the Starlight Carnival, which is in actual order, the 2 wisps in Sweet Mountain, you cannot get them in the Starlight Carnival. So that's a bit of a mouthful. Also, a couple of things I want to note for this LP. The reason I'm actually doing this on the original Wii instead of the Wii U, because the quality of it is at 48p instead of, well, 1080 like the Wii U. The reason for that is because I'm actually playing it on the GameCube controller, which I cannot play on the Wii U because that is the reason for it. And plus, I find the GameCube controller a lot easier than the Wii and nunchucks, to be honest, because that's the kind of controls that I actually like using. So with all the details out of the way, I think we're going to end things off here. So next time on Let's Play Sonic Colors, we are going to go to the Starlight Carnival, and look how pretty this is! So I'll see you guys there.
Please refrain from teasing the robots, as they are very sensitive and require expensive maintenance. Please do not be concerned if you encounter any screaming aliens. The screams are how they communicate. Really, I promise. Please feel free to fill out a brief survey after your visit. Your opinions matter to us. Unless you didn't have fun, then we don't care. Would Sonic the Hedgehog please report to the security office? Sonic the Hedgehog, please report to the security office. We found your keys. Yes, that's it. We found your keys. No need to be ready for a trap, since we only want to return your keys.